Having a big carbon footprint is not only bad for the ocean, but it's bad for the whole environment. And the carbon footprint is something that is so hard to reduce. In this episode of Saving the Ocean, I want to introduce Kathi. By living off the grid, Kathi reduces her carbon footprint in a major way. And she has some quite interesting takeaways for everyone who is not living off the grid.
Nature was always very important for me. I grew up in nature. My family lived very close to nature. And my mom had her own garden. It was always like we had our own veggies. I really need to live near the ocean, so I lived on an island for 7 years. An island is a very fragile ecosystem, and yeah, it was very painful already to see there what was happening. But in my own development, I wasn't in a state where I would do something about it. I did it maybe here and there on a very small scale for my own life. But there it started to work inside of me, like, yeah, okay, this is not going in a good direction at all. Until my boyfriend back then, he got sick with cancer, and I really started thinking about my footprint, like what is my purpose, what can I do with this life, with the short time we are having. So I started just looking into off-grid lifestyle, how does it look like, what does it mean. Well, then my boyfriend then died, and it was really like, no, actually, I don't know where, but it feels like I have to leave here, my time is over. You know, when there's like, you come to a place and you feel like, oh, this is home, and then at some point this is over, this feeling. And I decided to move to Portugal, which is where I live now for 2 years, completely off-grid in yurt. Yeah, off-grid means, as the name suggests, that I'm not connected to any grid. So there's no connection to the energy or water or sewage systems that we are used to from city life, which again means I need to take care myself of all of those three. I have solar panels for my energy, so I have all the luxury that that I would need, at least I would say. My water at the moment comes still from a lake, which is filled up with rainwater. That goes through 2 filters, and then it's my water for washing machine, dishwasher, shower, all those kind of things. The last thing is the sewage, so I have a dry compost toilet, which then goes into the compost, which then goes into the garden again. And my water also goes through 2 filters, and then can also be used for the garden. So it's all a closed system, and nothing gets lost. For me, it's really a lifestyle that is completely in alignment with my inner values. It's very empowering. You have to have some power here and there as well, actually. It's very empowering. It's a feeling of freedom. Of course, it has also its moments where you really have your hands over your head and you think, oh my God, what am I doing here? But that's also part of the story. Yeah, so when you move off grid, it indeed changes a lot your awareness of how much you use of something. May it be electricity, may it be water, and also where it comes from. So of course you're much more aware, and you will turn off the tap pretty quickly again while washing the dishes, or not having showers of 10 minutes or whatever. So this would be indeed something that I would say anyone in an apartment or in a house can apply as well, definitely. I mean, we all know that, of course, we are here and we are living. We need to consume certain things, so we all have our footprint for sure. But I really truly believe that when we connect to ourselves more again, and try to let go a little bit more of the consumerism and giving too much importance to things that are actually not that important, we will automatically come back to ourselves, and this, in my opinion, goes hand in hand with coming back to Mother Nature.